Hey guys, it's Mrs. Klein here. I am here for April, week 2, day 5 for the math, and we're going to do that together here in a minute. But I just wanted to tell you that if you guys have Netflix, we found some fun videos that are pretty educational on there. They have a lot of animal documentaries, so you guys can be watching those for some science. And then we also found you know, the Who Was books. It has the people with the big heads on them, and they're pretty popular books, and they have who was over every person, over every famous person basically that you can think of. Well, we found on Netflix that they have a series of who was videos that they based off the books. So they're about 25 minutes per episode, and they have all kinds of really neat people on there. So my kids and I have been learning and watching about some of those people, and then we're going to write some reports and stuff on them. So if you guys have Netflix, I highly recommend looking at the Who Was videos. But okay, let's go ahead and move to our math page for today. Does my background make you hungry? It makes me hungry. Okay. It says, let's see here. Okay, we're still talking about ones and tens, and look down here, they're even bringing in hundreds. So these look a little different than what we've been working with our manipulatives. These are actually straws, okay? They used straws to use as the manipulatives down here. So there are single straws down here that are the ones. There's one straw, two straw, okay, and so on. And if you look here, they bundled up 10 straws at a time and put like a rubber band around them. And then they took 10 of those bundles, so like one group of 10, another group of 10, all the way until they had 10 groups of 10, and they bundled those straws into groups of 100. So 10 groups of 10 is 100. But anyway, we'll get down to that in a minute. Let's look up here. 2 ones plus blank ones equals 10. Okay. So what we're basically doing here is we're trying to get to the number 10. And we know that we have 2 plus how many equals 10. Now there's a couple different ways that we can solve this. I'm going to show you a couple different ways. Obviously, we all have 10 fingers. So if we hold up our 10 fingers, and we know that it already gave us 2 of them, okay? 2 plus how many equals 10? Well, how many are left over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's one way to do it. So there's 8 ones left. Another way to do it, let me get this so I can write. We know the answer is 8, but let me explain a couple different ways that we can do this. Whew, sorry, my cursor is being silly today. Okay, so another way that we can do this is we have 2 things, and we can draw 2 dots, 1, 2. Okay, now we know we need to get to 10. So let's keep counting and adding dots until we get to 10. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this right here is what we added to that to equal 10. So if you count these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the number equals 8. Now another way that we can solve for it, if we don't use our fingers and we don't use dots or counters, we can also do the opposite. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. So we would just work this completely backwards. So we would do 10 hold on, 10 minus 2 equals, and then you guys would have to know 10 minus 2 equals 8. Another way we could do this is we could put our 10 at the top and do our number bonds here, or our math mountains. Okay, we have a number here, a number here. We know that one of the numbers is a 2, and so we think, gosh, how do we get, what is this other number to equal 10? Okay, so you can solve those any way. You can use the number bond if that helps. Okay, so we know 2 plus 8 equals 10. Another way that we can do it is we can, again, we can put 2 in our head, 2, and we can count up to 10. Some of you guys like this method at school. So we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that equals 8 if you're counting up. Again, it's very similar to all the other methods, but you guys use whichever one works for you. Okay, now here we go. We have 6 tens and another set of tens, and it's going to equal 100. I am not going to draw 100 little dots. Okay, this is where our manipulatives would help. This is where our Math Mountain would help. So the number at the top is going to be 100. Oh no, here Mrs. Klein goes again. Okay, 100, there we go. Okay, and we know that 6 tens is what number? What number is 6 groups of 10? 60, good job guys. Okay, so 60. So 60 plus how many more groups of 10 equal 100? Well, let's look. If I draw my groups of 10s using the manipulatives that you guys are used to using with me. So we have our rods. So we'll go 1 or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. 60 plus how many more equal 100? Well, let's go ahead and add more groups of 10 till we get to 100, and then we'll see. So we're at 60, ready? 70, 80, 90, 100. So how many groups of 10 is this? That is 4 groups of 10, which is what number? Good job, guys, 40. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to put 4 10s here, which is the number 40. And then down below, I didn't realize this. These are the same problems. So 60 plus, we said 40, equals 100. And this one, 2 plus 8 equals 10. Good job, guys. See, there's lots of different ways to do this. Okay, so the next question says rewrite in order from largest to smallest. Okay, so we have 6 tens, we have 3 sets of 100, so 3 sets of hundreds, and 8 ones. Okay, so our 8 ones are just going to be like 8 pennies, 8 pieces of cereal, 8 dots, whatever. Okay, our 300s are going to be literally 300 things, okay? 300 pieces of cereal, 300 pennies. That's what that is. The tens, 6 tens is going to be 6 tens is what number? 60. Good job. So it's going to be 60 pennies, 60 M&Ms, 60 whatever we're counting, okay? So if you guys need to write beside it the number that it actually means, 8 ones is the same as 8. Whoa, there we go. 300s is the same as 300. And 6 tens is the same as 60. So now when you look at these, what is the largest number? Yeah, the 300. So what you're going to write is 3. I'm not going to write this very well, but okay, I'm going to stop right there. You guys finish the word 100. Okay, 300s. Then what's the next largest? We already used this one, so you can cross it off. Is it the 60 or the 8? Which one's the next largest? The 60, which is 6 tens. So you're going to write 6. Oh no. Here we go. I'm going to rewrite that. Tens. Okay. And then the smallest is obviously the 8 ones. Okay. I'm going to let you guys put that right there. You're going to put 8 ones. Okay. Now this says, count each group. What is the total number of sticks in each group? The ones is pretty simple. All you're doing is counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many ones are there? 8 ones. They're calling them sticks. I thought they were straws. They must be like popsicle sticks or something. It's hard to tell in these pictures. Okay, now they took those popsicle sticks and they bundled them in groups of 10. So now we're going to count by tens. Good. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Good. Very good. And then here we're going to count by hundreds. 100, 200, 300. Good. 400. I like how I hear you guys counting along with me. That's super helpful. Okay. Okay. So what is the total number of sticks? So it wants us to add 400 plus 60 plus 8. Now, what we could do, there's a couple different ways again that we can do this. We can do, there's a number in the ones, we know that. Then we can do how many are in the tens, and then we can do how many are in the hundreds. Okay, so how many ones are there? There are 8 ones. Good. Okay, how many tens are there? There are 6 groups of 10, which is the number 60. So 6 groups of 10. How many groups of 100 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 groups of 100. So 400. So the number, the total number of sticks is 468. Okay. Another way we could do this, if you actually want to add 400, oh no, 400 plus 60, you would think my handwriting on here would get better, wouldn't you? It's just not. Plus 8, add our plus sign over here. Okay, now add our ones column. 0 plus 0 plus 8 is 8. Good. 0 plus 6 is 6. Good. Oh my goodness. Ah! Mrs. Klein, you're going crazy again. Okay, 6. And then 4 plus nothing is 4. Look, we still got our number of 468. So that is our answer, 460. I can't get this to write, sorry. 8. Mine is very sloppy today. Something is lagging on it. It's like it's not matching up with what I'm doing. Okay, so that's our answer there. All right, and that's today's math lesson. I'm super proud of you guys for working hard. I love seeing your work. I like hearing from you, and I cannot wait to see you guys later. I miss you all, and next week I'm going to start video meeting with all of you, and we're going to start working on some things together, and I can't wait for that. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later. I miss you. Hope you're well. Love and hugs. Bye.